Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel, AH for Truth. I'm Andaza Hezekiah, and today again I have another video for you. And I want to title this one, let me see, okay, XRP with a question mark, RippleNet, clearing misconceptions. So there have been misconceptions about XRP, RippleNet, because right now, banks are using RippleNet across the world. And so there's this misconception about, okay, so what happens with the adoption of ISO 222 messaging standard coming up for SWIFT in November next year, and then FedWire in March 10th of next year, which is a single day adoption. I have read the documents, like I can't show everything on here. I'm going to make this video maybe less than 15 minutes, but I can put links to the in the description so you can check for yourself and see, Okay, so excuse my sip of tea there. I just have my tea going. All right, so I was watching a video by Mason Vasilios. This guy has 174,000 subscribers on his channel. Great dude. I think I follow him. I'm not sure I subscribe to him, but I saw something come up and I watched it. I'm just going to share a little bit of it here, and I just want to do some what I think it's a misconception. Now he could be right and I could be wrong, but I want to know what you guys think. So let's go to his video here.
Entire banking system is changing. This is one of the reasons I hold XRP. In a single day, the entire FedWire fund service will do a single day implementation on March 10, 2025. They will change over to the ISO 20022 message format. Now, I am a truth teller in crypto. You cannot pay me to not tell the truth. I don't care. I will tell you the raw truth. Crypto tokens have nothing to do with this standard at all. They can't be ISO compliant. They're blockchain. They're crypto tokens. ISO 20022.
So Mason says that this has nothing to do with crypto tokens, but actually he would later correct himself. So I think, when you're doing a video, sometimes you say some things and not mean what you're saying, and you're caught in the moment. And I think he mixed it up. But let's listen. Let's listen. Yeah.
Is a banking messaging standard that the banks are switching to this. We have connected and somehow brainwashed people into thinking that XRP, Algorand, HBAR, Quant, Stellar XLM have anything to do with this. The only thing that has to do with this is RippleNet, okay, which is Ripple and one of their products at Ripple, which could eventually use XRP, right?
So he now talks about RippleNet. That's when I began to see that, okay, I think he is misunderstanding the whole thing, and I'm going to explain the difference between XRP and RippleNet. I've done it in one of my videos and on one of my lives, but I'm going to explain it right now. And like some of these guys started their channels a long time ago. They have a large following, but none of us know everything, right? So it's like I learned a lot from Mason, and he's a trader, and I believe he's done well for himself. But at the same time, I also see that there are some misconceptions, and I think we need to clear that up. Okay, so let's finish listening to him.
Right? There are certain banks using RippleNet right now that are choosing not.
It's correct. There are certain banks using RippleNet right now. That's why there's $50 billion sitting on RippleNet every day. I'll show it to you in a bit, okay? Because they selected such specific banks. In Canada, I believe it was CIBC. In Nigeria, it was Zenith Bank. Maybe it was Santander in the UK, and maybe in the US, it is JP Morgan. And I've seen documents. Like, why would SWIFT was actually, ISO was talking about the standards organization were talking about JP Morgan, as well as SWIFT itself, the Society for Worldwide International Transfer of Funds or whatever. They were also kind of praising JP Morgan for how they administered their stuff. Now, I'm not going to show you all of those documents, but in one of my videos, I actually showed it, and I'll link the video also here. And if it's a live, I think I'll also link it. I'll check to make sure before I upload the video. But anyway, so you can see what he's saying. Let's listen to him a little bit more.
Not to use XRP yet. As an XRP holder, one of your speculative bets is that these banks will one day start actually using XRP, and that usage of XRP will drive the price of that asset up. There's only 100 billion tokens, and there's only a certain amount to go around. Banks send hundreds of billions every year. But one of the easiest crypto bets and plays, in my opinion, is to try and get into these ISO coins early and as low as possible, and sell the news here on March 10, 2025, because I bet you that those coins will be ripping and exploding as we go into this single day implementation. So overnight, they will implement ISO 20022. You guys can.
So Mason is saying that this is, I think we've gone beyond just speculating. We are speculating, but at a higher level. Like if you're dealing with a meme coin, right? I would say, yes, you are speculating at a higher level. And you're not really sure how things will play out with the meme coin, but these are coins that have utility. Now let's go to now looking at what he was saying with respect to, they have nothing to do with crypto assets. Maybe he was talking about them generally, but there are specific coins that have been designed to address a problem in the banking industry and in the non-banking financial institutions. These are the ISO coins, and there are 9 of them, and I share 8 because the last one, Verge, I don't agree with them, but there are 8 of them that I will share. You can, and I will provide you with the list. So let's go now to the second thing I'm going to show you, and that is RippleNet. Okay, I'm going to share that with you also. So let's look at this. Okay, so here's RippleNet. Okay, this is on Ripple's website. Okay, and you will see RippleNet actually here has 50. I mean, I've done this before so many times. I could go back to if I go back one page, I'm on Ripple's website. This is their website. Okay, I scroll down, look at it up top left is Ripple, and then I scroll down to where it says RippleNet right there. Look at my cursor, and I click on it. And when you look at the name RippleNet, I've been saying this for the last couple of days. Look at what on that RippleNet, they have 27 million lifetime transactions. Why is it that small? Well, it's because it's a test net. And I'm going to prove it to you now. And how much do they have? How much total transaction value? This is actually the daily transaction value that is going out in 80 markets. How can you have only 50 billion in 80 markets? It's too small because it's a test. From 2013, they've been testing this thing. And then in 2017, they were able to create the XRP calculator that I've shown on my site several times. I've shown on my videos to test this thing to see. This is a robust system they have designed, I'm telling you. And then look at the global FX market coverage. It's 90%. That tells you that they've come. What see in science, there's something called a lab test, right? And in math, there's something called probability, and there's also something called integration and differentiation. In you take a small portion. When you're testing something and you test it, if it works for the small part, then you can extrapolate it over a large part. That's science. It works also in economics. This the science in economics, right? So, and Susan Athey and Robert Michnick are the ones who designed the XRP calculator. They called it a calculator for crypto assets, but it was actually for XRP. And this is how they've tested. They've used RippleNet. And why do I say RippleNet? I'll show you something now. I'm going to show you this. All right, let's go to this one now. Okay, so this is a website. What's the name of this website? I don't even remember, but it says, what is a testnet, how it works, features and examples. And it actually references blockchain, not just general IT industry. There's a lot of people in IT that I've talked to who have no idea what is happening. Look this, it says, in blockchain technology, the use of testnets is instrumental for conducting research and building innovative network infrastructure. A testnet, by the way, is a test network designed specifically for testing experimenting and validating apps, smart contracts, and network upgrades. That's what Ripple have been doing all these years, waiting for what? Adoption. You first of all test. When you finish testing, then you adopt. And let me show you. When I say adopt, I know what I'm talking about. Let's go now to this other side, and I will share this one with you. This is ISO itself, the International Standard Organization. They are in restaurants, they are in hotels, they are in oil drilling sites, they are in like all industries. They have standardizations. In roofing, I have a roofer in my church. I asked him, "Do you guys use ISO?" He said, "Yes." We have to be for certain kind of jobs. It's important that you know what the standards are, right? So this is ISO 220 for payments for financial institutions. Guys, look at what they say. We are migrating. There are two words I want you to look for. Migrating, and the second word, let's look for it. It's a global and open standard. ISO 220 creates a common language for payments worldwide, and its higher quality data means better payments for all. ISO 222 adoption is also the opportunity to improve customers' experience. Adoption, you see the word there? You can freeze the screen, read it yourself, and get the information. So RippleNet is the test net, friends. It's the test net, and they've been testing. That's why they have that 50 billion there. I showed it to you. Now I don't know if it's increased so far, because like if we look at the 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 time, like when was this published? This was probably, I don't know. But they have like, for a test net, you have a certain amount, and they can increase the amount sometimes, reduce the amount sometimes, and they increase the amount that goes through the ledger, the amount of financial instruments that go to the ledger, that the ledger is handling the payments. What happens is the price goes up too. Ripple Labs built the XRP ledger with the intention for it to be scalable. The algorithm makes it scalable. It's designed for it to scale up. As you increase volume, it goes up. And that's why I believe this year, some of these, like the ISO coins, the leading ones, the ones that are going to start with the banking industry and the non-banking financial institutions, are not going to just follow Bitcoin anymore. This is my absolute belief. Now, I could be wrong, because we are all like going through this uncharted territory. Okay, so I just showed you testnet. Now let me show you the ISO coins. Here they are. I've shown this several times. I'm getting old showing it. This number one is XRP. So why would you have a list of ISO 222 compliant coins, and then Cardano, and then Quant, and then Algorand? And so you can freeze the screen and go through the list again. This is a digital payment protocol designed for fast and cost-effective cross-border transactions. So now I'll show you the last video before I get off of here, okay? And let's look at Raul Paul, who is like, he has, I don't know how many followers he has, or subscribers everywhere he's on. Like, he's famous guys. Now listen to what he said.
I know it hurts people when I say this. Cardano, XRP, there's a whole bunch of these. I really hope you're right.
For this video by Raul Pal, this was from only...
Okay, so Raul Pal says he hopes it's right that you are holding on to Ripple, XRP, Cardano. He didn't have faith. I watched the video like last year from 2023, early or 2022, when he said, he didn't believe in XRP, but now he's beginning to believe in XRP. So they've been wavy, because these guys have made money from Bitcoin. And see, when you make money from something, you really don't care about other things, right? You just hope that thing will continue to, it's like the goose that lays the golden eggs. Now look at Alcoin Buzz, who has 440 subscribers. These guys have large following, but like, they don't really know much about this thing. Just like me, I don't know much about the things that they know about. So, like in the community, people are just kind of feeling their way forward. But look at what his admission. Listen.
4 months ago, and he actually advised to avoid older legacy coins like XRP and ADA. In all fairness, however, at that time, most of us thought the same thing. I certainly thought the same thing for the most part. But things have certainly changed. In pretty much my wildest crypto dreams, I would not have expected
Things have certainly changed. Let's play it again.
But things have certainly changed. In pretty much my wildest crypto dreams, I would not have expected XRP, ADA, really, or any other legacy coin to lead this bull run charge the way that many of them have. But here we are.
XRP and ADA, what are they? Watch this. Watch this. XRP and ADA. XRP. What are the two? He mentioned the two. He's saying he never thought they would lead this bull run. People have been tired. Oh, Quant is not doing any. And then look at where Quant is today. Algorand, Stellar, Hedera, Hashgraph, IOTA, XDC. These are going to blow everything out of the water by the time they begin to move. So let's continue.
Ripple / XRP really does stand out for a couple of reasons, though. First of all, there's a long lawsuit with the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, that is finally coming to an end, with Ripple coming out on top as the winner. And then the update, which we covered just the other day, is their RLUSD stablecoin that just got approved by the notoriously difficult NYDFS. Furthermore, in South Korea, XRP trading volume actually flipped Bitcoins. Ripple's also donating $5 million to Trump's inauguration. And so lots of things are happening on the Ripple and XRP front. Every indication, every signal would therefore suggest that 2025 is going to be yet another massive year for Ripple.
And he's saying why Ripple XRP will hit $30 in 2025. So he goes and quotes Raul Paul. I bring you Mason Vasilios, who is, like I said, they are all great in what they do. I'm not casting aspersions on them. I'm just saying, I know what they don't, and they know what I don't. Or they've now seen what I know, and I'm now caught up with what they know. Like, it's a huge community, and, don't bash this one or that one, these guys, but there's misconceptions, and I've shown you clearly. You can go back and watch the video, just scroll back and slowly, if I talk too fast, slow down my voice, at my speed. You can do that with your gear right there on the bottom right of the video. So that's all I have for you today. I'll see you guys in the next one. By the way, if you enjoy what you've watched so far, like, subscribe, share this video. Let's get it to 1,000, 2,000 views. Let's get the comments going. Let the algorithm pick up the video, and share it out. Friends, something is about to happen in 2025 that will shock everybody. Jaws will drop at what they will see with respect to the ISO 222 or 20,022 coins. Well, it's been like 17 minutes so far, but thank you so much for watching, and share it, and let me know what you guys think. Have a wonderful one till I see you in the next one.